Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nur Amali SYAFIAH binti AMRAN and my student match number is A20 A2326. Today I'm going to present about APT4068 Latihan Industri case study report about my internship. All the information that I get is from Puan Siti Zulaika binti Abu Bakar, Deputy Manager Digital Departments PKINK. Demographic profile of the company. First at all, the name of company is Perbadanan Kemajuan Iktisad Negeri Kelantan or known as PKINK. PKINK was established for 58 years starting from 1960 until now 2024. But PKINK began their operations on November 10, 1969. The missions of PKINK is sebuah badan korporat yang bertanggungjawab dalam menerajui pembangunan dan pertumbuhan ekonomi negeri Kelantan berdasarkan prinsip-prinsip Islam untuk kesejahteraan ummah. The functions of PKINK have four. The first one is pembangunan ekonomi keseluruhan. The second one is mempelopori projek baru yang berpotensi. The third one is membangun mengikut acuan Islam and the last one is mewujudkan masyarakat pedagang yang amanah. Next, the company address. Tingkat 4 hingga 11 bangunan PKINK Jalan Tengku Maharani, Peti Surat 142-1570, Kota Baharu, Kelantan. The type of business of company is corporate. Employees in company have 150 employees. 88% male employees and 16.8% female employees. Subsidiaries company, PKINK have 17 subsidiaries. Next, I will explain the last part of demographic profile of the company. In this last part, I will explain about departments. In PKINK, there have 13 departments in the officer directory of PKINK. The first department is Human Resource Department. The second department is Corporate Planning, and the third department is Legal and Integrity. The fourth department is Property Management. The fifth department is Digital Department, and the next is Finance Department. The number 7 of departments is Entrepreneur Development Department. The number 8 of departments is Technical Service Department. The next one is Real Estate and Natural Resources Department. The next one is Internal Audit Department. The next one is Investment and Business Development Department. And the next one is Research and Development Department. And the last one is Kelantan Urban Transformation Center, or known as UTC. In this part, I will explain about digital technology adoptions. For the first digital technology adoption is the list and role of each digital. The company use Microsoft 365, Garansoft, and Hermes. Microsoft 365 is more using in operations in PKINK. For Garansoft, they're more used in or more about finance. And the last one is Hermes, is more to human research. But in this part, I will focus on Microsoft 355. Microsoft 355 in this office, they use Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, Outlook, and OneDrive to complete their works and tasks every day in office or outside the office. Next, I will explain the level of IT resources. As a Puan Siti Zulaika say, in this level of resources, IT in PKINK, they need more to further, especially in finance, because mostly current soft cannot be accessed in offline, or mean that cannot be accessed outside of PKINK. So this is happen because the company still did not have BVN, and the company are more on offline to do works. Offline works mean that if staff go outside Then staff cannot access specific company website, mostly to finance, because digital departments did not allow it. Finance system can be accessed from the outside because the company still did not have a VPN. PKINK need to further to improve more IT in this company. For the next plan, company already have a plan to use VPN in IT, maybe in next year or next 2 years. The next part of digital technology adoptions is for the certain technology, how much the company spend to adopt and improvement the technology. In the interview, Puan Siti Zulaikha state that Microsoft 365 cost 120,000 from the budget for 400,000 to running that system, and can be used to all departments in the company without the staff need to use their own money to subscribe or to buy Microsoft 365. For the next one is investment cost. For the investment cost, company use internal funding. The company did not have external funding because the company paid their workers salary with company money, not from outside. That means that company have their own money to pay the salary of workers. And also to use the Microsoft 365, the company give the budget to or approve the budget to digital departments to use that budget to buy Microsoft Word 365, Carosoft, Adobe, and another ICE software or system that used in PKINK. The next part is I will explain about relative advantage. For the first one is will explain about the benefit. The second one is example, and the third one is improvements from the adoptions of digital technology. The first, I will explain about the benefit. The benefit of adoptions of digital technology is make work be more easy, less time, especially in work time. But the most benefits in using of digital technology is of course time, as Puan Zulaikha say. Maybe from the first it was very difficult, especially in higher cost, but for the long term it's more better in the digital technology. IT is like that. When we investing money in technology first, and we can see the efforts of IT after this. For example, before this, staff can access their work that we need to send the email. But after using OneDrive, we put all the work in that drive, and all people, especially the department's workers, can access that works and make work become more easy. If we need someone to edit the document when the staff that is responsible to finish that task did not come to office because of sick leave or emergency leave. The next one is example of how adoptions of digital technology is easy to share the data. As Puan Zulaikha say in the benefit, in the interview that I interview her, she's telling that using digital departments, it make easy for workers to share the data, and the workers did not have any excuse to say to the boss that they cannot do the works because they on sick leave, and then the data cannot be accessed. That's no more excuse, and then the works may become more faster and smooth because the workers can access the data in OneDrive in everywhere and in any place that they have. And the last one is to improvement from the adoptions of digitally. Of course, as Puan Zulaikha say in the interview, the staff are happier to work, become more happy to work, and become more easy because it's make more it's make more workers to do the works in happy environments. For example, staff PKNK put their works in OneDrive. It make easy for another workers in the department to see that works, especially when the staff did not in the office have another works to finish. So with this facility, no more reason for the staff to use that or to use any excuse that they cannot finish the works. In this part, I will explain about compatibility of digital technology. The first one is I will explain about adoptions of digital technology, and the second one is digitalization fits with the company business model, and the last one is the challenge in integrating digital technology into the company. The first is about adoptions of digital technology. According to the customer character of digital department, they want to form a member corporation through the best IT service. For the example, digital department development property management system. Before develop this system, the corporation subscribe monthly for rent payments. But a monthly system is a system where after making the payments of land tax, employee needs to print a receipt and payments and bring the receipt to the finance departments, and the finance departments need to enter that receipt as a record of payments into their system as a proof. So this is make difficult because they need do the two works at the same time, but actually they have a software or system that they just do it one click, and then all the not all like management can access the system, property management and also the finance departments. After the digital departments development this system, it makes the works become more easy, and this system usage is current server. And this is the meaning is property management and finance department just can access the current serve and then see which one land is already pay the land tax, or which land that already used to do some projects. Okay, the next one is about how that company thinks digitalization fix with the company business model. Now is the world of digitalizations to go works in PKINK. So PKINK needs to move forward to make sure not to be left behind with today technology. Actually, in the interview, Puan Zulaika say that to compare with another state of example, for example, state Selangor, Johor and also Kuala Lumpur, PKNK in order to be lag behind with digital technology. But the first company in Kelantan that use Microsoft 365 as a system in facilitating the workers of member, PKNK become the first one to use and develop about this system. Okay, for the last one is challenging in integrating digital technology. Many challenges that PKINK faced in order not to miss the increasing sophisticated digital technology. The first challenge, the main challenge is when to change from manual to digital, but this is very difficult because the workers already like comfortable or used to use a manual system. For example, Puan Zulaika say that Malaysian government advised to use Hermes as a digital identity, but we think it is not important for us to do that because it has nothing to do with us. Besides that, behavior of staff is also become the main challenge or the most challenging to digital departments to change the style of like works. It is because they already use the manual style to finish their works, and Department Digital need to convenience them to use the technology departments to access or to make their work become more easier and soft. I will explain about the reliability of the company. The first one is the company encourage experimentations or pilot project or innovation related to the digital technology. Yes, the company promotes their experience or pilot projects or innovation related to the digital technology in the company. And company also encourage staff to participate in experiments or pilot project or innovation to facilitate their future works. That means that PKINK give order to staff to join that participate experience or pilot project or innovation to make sure that they understand and they know how to use that system or that digital technology. And the second one is, have there been any smaller scale trials or activity related to the digital technology in the company? The company have a small scale trial, and the company done POC using antivirus. So far, that antivirus usage works well, and the antivirus or the name of antivirus used is Panda. For the now, the new or the use of digital technology does not need to be downloaded antivirus, because antivirus is already available in the server and has been updated. But this POC with antivirus Panda did not continue to be used because it is require expensive cost. But through this POC, PKINK can learn and can be accepted that the technology and with this antivirus is safe to use, especially in the safety of using the server. For the last one in reliability is, how does the company foster a culture of learning and adoptions when it comes to the digital technology? The company provided training to staff, provide guidance to the staff if there are any change in the digital technology. For example, in the use of Microsoft 365, the digital department conduct instructional training for staff so they know how to use that software in operations in their respective departments, while Hermes was trained via email. If there any change in digital technology, digital departments will be email awareness will be given to the staff, and beside that, also through the WhatsApp group to foster a culture of learning and adoptions. That means that digital departments take a full responsibility to be a conductions or to give an order to staff whether the digital company need to improve or have something change in digital company to make another staff work become more easy. For the last slide or for the last part of these presentations, I will present about observability of the company. The first one is, how does the company communicate its adoptions of digital technology to internal and external stakeholders? The result of after using a server, PKINK will see the profit and obtained by the company. The profit that after using the server will have a profit or loss produced by the company become the main guide for the stakeholder to see the company experience loss or profit, whether this, and that means that this system work nicely or not to company and also to the workers. For the second is, are there any ways the companies share success story or lesson learned from the digitalizations with the company? The success full story that company can share is company is about e-hartanah. Before this, PKINK suffer losses due to non-payment for the land tax. Without a complete system, PKINK did not know whether they already pay land tax or not. This is because PKINK have so many land, and until one time, the company was fined from non-payments of land tax because the company did not know which one the land already pay of the land tax. After developments, the e-hartanah system by digital departments, PKINK can see whether which lands already pay and did not pay yet, and which the e-hartanah system also PKINK can make a total how much tax per year they need to pay or must pay to make sure that all the land under the name of company PKINK have been paid. And company also can know that which land company already used and not used yet. That's why it is important to develop this system to make work become more easy to do, as Puan Siti Zulaika said in the interview. And for the last one, have you noticed any change in the stakeholder perceptions or attitude towards the company due to their commitment to digitalizations? Puan Siti Zulaika said it in the interview. As for Microsoft 365, before this, Perfection's company and stakeholder on this system is very low because they did not believe to put all the data on one cloud because of the data security and so on. But actually, when the digital departments defense and explain to the company about the data and how the security data cloud can protect and happen to protect the data, and how cloud can be make sure that our data our data cannot be seen without other people that we give the permissions. So after the explanations and the defendants from the departments, from the digital departments, so the stakeholder make the decision to accept to use Microsoft Word in the company. So it means that digital department successful produce the company to use the digital system with the highest cost. Puan Zulaika said in the interview, before this, the company used OEM system. OEM, that means the original equipments manufacturer, but it make more difficult to finish the work when the stars when change or damage the. That means that when the computer and laptop was damaged, the staff cannot use the old EOM in the new computer or laptop anymore. So they or company need to buy the new one to use in the new computer or laptop. To buy the new OM with expensive price is for one lessons to use Microsoft. So it will make company to use more budget on the system. So the digital department persuaded stakeholder to use Microsoft 365 because using Microsoft 365, it can be used anywhere because one username can log in 5 devices. So this can be very useful to company and also staff to do their works. I think that's all for me, and thank you for listening my presentation.